Hello there, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we get to discuss about the topic that you've seen about the illiterates of the 21st century. Lo and alas, the 21st century is going to be for the seekers, those people who want to know, those people who want to learn, those people who want to unlearn. And we are going to look into a statement that was stated by Alvin Toffler, who said that the illiterates of the 21st century will not be those ones who do not know how to read and write. They will be the ones that do not know how, or those ones who will not learn, unlearn, or relearn. Pause for a second and think about it. This was so creative, even in him having to think about the future in such a bright and good way. And then we come to 21st century, and here we are celebrating the goodness of innovations, creativity, open-mindedness. And I tell you the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. We are living in a world that is interesting, that innovations are coming in daily. We have a better way of doing things, just creativity in new levels. So it is good for anyone who is listening, for you especially, if you're listening to this, that you want to go to the place of being a seeker. It is a call for you to be a seeker, a person who wants to learn and also unlearn and also relearn. We are in a place where we are working with new dimensions, looking at life in different perspectives. We cannot be stuck in the old way of thinking and the old way of, I know things were done like this. No, we are living in a world that has so much creativity that we can't afford to just be there. I am telling you, even being as a parent, I am a mother of 4 kids, and I tell you, every time I have given a birth to a child, it has meant that I have given birth and I've been born again. I mean born again, because I have to adapt to new strategies. I have to adapt to the ones who are already there growing, and this one who has just come in. And I tell you, it has not been an easy task. And even if you are a parent, or in whichever sector that you are, even in our nation, like in Kenya now, we are looking at the system. We are adapting to the education system that is called the CBC. We have to upgrade from the 844 system that we had before to a new system that calls for creativity. It calls for open-mindedness. We are adapting into the newness of the 21st century. And I tell you the truth, if you will not be among those people who will learn to learn, put a comma, to unlearn, and again to relearn, to adaptation, to getting to know how can I do this better. If you've stuck to the old model of things, please, it's a call for you to up your game today, because there are always opportunities that are open there. And I'm telling you, you will be left behind. You will be left behind in miles that maybe you will never recover in life. So it is my advice, a call today, that you be open, very open to problem solving skills, to creativity, to decision making, innovations, to organizational and personal planning, to critical thinking, communication, collaboration. I tell you, reflective practices. Reflect on how you're doing things. How are you carrying? Even in marriage, it's not gonna just be as usual as it has been. You have to look at it and critically and think, do I need to unlearn? Do I need to relearn? Do I need to learn? I mean, you just can't adapt to a method that is not working and be comfortable and just say, because I think that is what I know, then it should be the way. No, we are living in a society, in a world that helps us to drop this thing, just to unlearn, just accept. Standing at the place where honestly, I don't know, then you're given the opportunity, learn. And the other person, you have worked with a method that is not working, you can unlearn, and also you can also learn. There are opportunities that are open, and I'm telling you, it would be so unfortunate, really unfortunate, that you are among the people that are left in the 21st century that do not adapt to unlearning, relearning, and learning. So it's my call to you and my challenge to you today, in all areas, even in parenting, even in the way that you do things. If you really look at yourself, critical thinking, just critically looking at the way you do things. If they are not working, be open to learning. If they are not working again, be open to unlearning. You have adapted to methods that are not working, and you can always put them down and adapt to something that can be able to help you, so that you can be able to grow, so that you can be able to enjoy life, so that you can be able to be productive, so that you can be able to receive the goodness that life has to offer, because we are looking at life in a better perspective. That's why we are having innovations. And I mean, learn from different perspectives, even from mistakes that you've made. Learn from the mistake and decide that I have learned, and drop it. If that method has issues with it, or has issues with it, the way we say it, then you can really are open to learning. And I tell you, the technology that we have today, oh my goodness, you can learn, you can add wisdom, you can add knowledge, you can add even communication skills. You can add so much into your life, such that in your workplace you'll be super, in your marriage you'll be super, in your parenting you'll be super, in your day-to-day everyday activity you'll be a person that is able to learn and unlearn and relearn. And I'm telling you, if you're a person who is a seeker, that's a seeker's motivation, a person who wants to know, wants to learn, wants to unlearn, wants to get to know what is happening, then you'll be a person who has a good life, or a life that is to be admired. Then why not? Because it can be done. Why not you? Why not give yourself the challenge? Why not pick up the challenge today? Look at wherever you are and look at your life and decide, today I'm here where I am, but I don't want to find myself at this spot again, and choose. We have life and it's free. You're breathing in oxygen in and out, and you have life, and you have the opportunity again to learn and unlearn and relearn. What a wonderful experience. What a wonderful time to be alive in this century, where you can be able to leave cultures and things that are not working, to leave things that are not working for you, and be open-mindedness, reflective thinking, being able to look at life in different perspectives, and again adapting into a more creative life, adapting into a life that you build by wisdom, by understanding, by knowledge. Then we are working and being happy, because we are at a place, or in a century, that we can be able to put down and put all the weight that we have acquired, and be able to adapt a lighter way of doing things, so that we can be the best version of ourselves. So it's an invite to you today. Choose to be a seeker, to choose to be a person who will not be left behind as those, or who will not be considered as that one who is illiterate. They can read and write. Good. They can be able to read and write, but they cannot be able to learn and learn and learn and relearn. What a life. Come on. Give yourself that. Be a seeker. Choose to learn. Choose to relearn. Choose to unlearn whatever you've taken that is not working for you. Welcome to the beautiful world that we've been given by the Almighty God. Be blessed even as you choose to be the literate of the 21st century. You can unlearn, relearn, and also unlearn. Thank you.